Charissa, and I'm doing a Bachelor of Communication Studies in the University of Waikato, and today I'm going to talk about what inspires me. So, one thing I really love doing is I love watching movies that have the main character as the underdog, and I love it when the music pumps up and the character just starts like working out and like trying to overcome the odds and become successful. And in the end, he defeats the villain, the bad guy. And I find that really so motivating because I find that true in our lives today, because when we are faced with difficulties and when people bring us down, we really have two choices, whether to step back up and really learn from what other people say to discourage us, and really step back up and become the underdog and defeat the bad guy. Or we have another choice, is to walk away. So really what should we do at a time is really what we see in the end, the results of that. And so I heard this story once. It's about this donkey who fell into this pit. And when he fell into this pit, he was wailing in despair. And two guys came over, and instead of helping him, they threw rocks at him, trying to bury him alive. And so they threw rocks at him, and he was wailing in despair, and he's like, "Oh, let me out of here." Then he thought for a second, what if I shake off these rocks and I step on it to help myself get out of this pit? And that's what he did. He shook off all the rocks that came on him, and he stepped on it and used them as stepping stones to get out of the pit. And eventually, he climbed up so high that he managed to jump out of the pit and run away. So that really inspires me, because that makes me think about all the things that what people say to me and how it brings me down and how I feel like giving up when they say things like that to me. And so it reminds me that I can use what people say about me to learn and to grow and to actually shake it off and step it up and become more successful in the end. So I think that successful people, they are not people who don't make mistakes, rather they're people who learn from their mistakes. And yeah, so that's what I wanted to share to you today.